We recording. We're live. What's up? That was very loud. I'm sorry, but I'm excited, man. I'm in my gamer PCE or PNC, whatever it is, first person shooter mode. I want to talk about
NPC,
a lot of different things.
NPC.
There you go. I'm washed, but hey, welcome. You have come to the right place today.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
You have come to the right place today because I'm excited. It's been a long, long time. We're going to talk about some great things, man.
Specifically,
what are we going to talk about, Jeremy?
We're going to talk about the hottest thing that is happening to our ears right now.
Yes.
Okay? We are going to talk about none other than Kendrick Lamar's assault on the rap game.
Oh no, not again. This reminds me of a time way back when in yesteryear when we lost control. And now sometimes it's like that.
Sometimes it's like that.
Yes, it is. It is. We got to get into it, man. Where should we start? Where do the people want to know? Why is all of this happening? What did Kendrick Lamar actually do?
Well, first of all, everybody knows that Kendrick Lamar is lyrically a beast. He's lyrically a beast. He lyrically goes hard on any track. He is one of the greatest performers alive. A lot of people say it's Beyonce, but you have obviously never went and saw a Kendrick Lamar show. And
yes, I agree. Hot take. As good as he is as a rapper, he may be a better performer, puts on a better show, in my opinion. I love the live show that much better than that.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that because.
But today,
all right.
Today, so it's about bars, though.
It's about the bars. So media has went in, and he's all over any major music publication right now.
Yes.
Should we
get into it?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right. As soon as I pop that up there. Oh.
So he is, Billboard is talking about him. Forbes, GQ, Vulture, Pitchfork. Anywhere you look right now for Kendrick Lamar, Rolling Stones, even all the way in India, USA Today, everybody is talking about Kendrick Lamar.
And they don't even like beef in India, man.
He didn't go for a neck.
They hold a beef sacred in India. They talk about it.
He shot headshots all around. Headshots all around.
Whew.
It's like he's a photographer.
I see what you did there.
See, that's because you know what? Because I'm not just Jonique,
Who are you?
K-Dot's long lost cousin. So
J-Dot. So from now on, for the rest of this video, should I refer to you as J-Dot?
No, just
I mean, I'm gonna let you get to the lyrics because I know about the DOT. He told me about DOT.
Wait, come back. I can't see you.
Huh?
I can't see you. What do you say?
I said he talked about DOT in the song, so I see you. That's why you got the DOT on there, the dot. You're J-Dot now.
Oh yeah. No, but I'm saying I can't see you.
You can't see me. What do you mean?
On the screen.
Look, it ain't got to be that formal. You can just tell me go back to the other screen, man. I mean, it's us here, but it's whatever.
I'm just trying. No edits. We don't do.
Full disclosure. If you watch my other page, you probably don't watch this page, but I told you I had spent some time with the family today, so I had a little dinner, little drink. So I'm probably not gonna catch your subtleties. You're gonna have to be direct.
All right.
Tell me, hey, go back to the 2-shot.
First person shooter mode.
There you go.
All right, so let's dive into these first person shooter lyrics. First person shooter is a song by Drake, and it features none other than J. Cole. And in the lyrics, it's like first person shooter mode. we turning your son to a funeral. And that's how they start off. So imagine you're coming on the track and you telling other rappers in the game
Well,
that like
not just other rappers though. It's
each
three
other.
people that we think are, quote unquote, the big three, and two of
Are
them
we
are
when we
together.
say big three, can we come back to the big screen? Can we come back to the screen?
Yes, we can. We can come back to the
When we
big.
say big three, are we talking about big three right now or big three of all time? Because if
Big
we
three
talk
of this
about big
generation.
three
Big
in
three of this
general,
generation of rap.
oh, okay. Because I'm going to say of all times, then there's a few people in this big three that are not the GOATs. But anyway.
Wow.
Anyway.
Well, I'll let them. Jeronique at Jeronique. All the hives, whatever hives y'all are, case or not, gonna come looking for you.
Come for me because I got something for you, and I will let you know that
When I
whoever
say
you
big three,
think
I
is
respect all
the
three of those gentlemen.
GOAT of rap, you probably got it wrong because you probably haven't even listened to like a third of their catalog. You're just trying to be popular. Popular.
Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah. Kids ain't gonna like that. But I don't know if the kids mess with any of these guys anyway, because they old now. So
yeah, they're not that old. They're relevant.
Oh no, they're old in rap. But
they
are
rap, but
it's like so. This is what I love about this.
Because
I don't want to put the cart before the horse. But the beauty of first person shooter mode when it came out, it's been some debate about who's the top guy in rap right now, who's like, on the throne.
Mm-hmm.
And J. Cole has constantly arrived and performed on, features, on albums, on whatever he's put out. He's been kind of staking his claim to say, like, I'm the best, I'm the one now. And before, it was a debate between Kendrick and Drake. And of course, a lot of people, you're J. K. Dot's long lost cousin. So a lot of people are in the Kendrick Lamar side of things, and a lot of people are on the Drake side of things. But the J. Cole fans were just happy with $1 and a Dream previously, and they weren't really trying to, go too far into that. So when J. Cole comes on the track and says, first person shooter mode, we turning your song to a funeral, he is staking a claim to say what it is on the song with the guy who a lot of people think, quote unquote, is the guy, or and the looming boogeyman, say his name like Candyman. Kendrick Lamar is not here, but maybe he's addressing that too. Because J. Cole, do you have the lyrics there? Does he make mention of the big three somewhere in there?
Oh, he does. Oh, yes. But before we talk about the big three, let's go back because they were saying it was Drake against Kendrick at one point. And so in this first shooter mode, Drake comes out and he says, will they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. He goes on to say, well, of course not. Okay. Because he knows, one, to be honest with you, you know what? I'm not going to deny what Drake has produced in terms of music and in terms of like building
pop music for the past.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't know if it was on this one. It's been him and Taylor Swift.
Has he but the thing about rap has always been a part of a certain culture, and it's been a part of like storytelling from a certain culture. And I think when Drake is saying, will they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. They don't want to have that talk because it's a sore spot. Well, first of all, why do you want flowers, Drake? Just kidding.
There's nothing wrong with a man receiving flowers.
I said just kidding. Just kidding. And second of all, like, you're asking for flowers instead of like that's rap is about taking your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Wait,
Well,
no,
Here's the thing.
not taking your flowers, but letting people know you've earned your flowers or you deserve it. Not asking them, will they give it to you? No, because
Well,
no, nobody's going to give you flowers
I
like
think
that.
that was a rhetorical question because he right after that he answered and said, "Of course not."
Yeah. And
Right.
then speaking of that, when you go through that part and then you say, the part that you asked about is the
Well,
big three.
so here's if it's okay if we can drive this because Aubrey's cool and I'm sure a lot of people want to talk about Aubrey, but I'm here for the heavyweight fight. I'm here for Holyfield Tyson. I'm here for I'm here for Shaq versus Kobe. I'm here for the LeBron versus Michael Jordan talk. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Okay,
Let's
let's
not
get to
talk.
the
I mean, we
nitty-gritty.
can get to
Okay.
Drake in a minute.
So here we have where our friend, what's our friend's name? Our friend's
Jermaine
name
Cole.
is
Let's put some respect on
is
Jermaine Cole's
Cole.
name.
So he says, love when they argue who the hardest MC. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three, like we started a league. But right now, I feel like Muhammad Ali. So boom, let me tell you something. With that lyric, okay? With that lyric, it feels like he feels like he's feeling honored to be in that conversation. But at the
Is that what you
same
think?
time, he just punched Drake and K Dot at the same time. He just told them we the big three, like we started a league, but right now I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali, baby. He said I'm the greatest of all times. Basically, Drake, you wasn't even listening to the song. He
Well, I
was
think
down,
so. That's the interesting thing about person shooter. Even though we're not here really to discuss this, so let's not go too deep into this. But J. Cole watched Drake on that song first and foremost, so he already got Drake out of the way. He threw him a little bell because after he said all of that, he said it's like the Spider-Man meme, and he tried to say, "Okay, yeah, like you're cool, like we're kind of the same."
Come back to the big screen.
Huh?
Come back to the big screen. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he, in the song he says it's like the Spider-Man meme or whatever, right? So he threw him a little bit of bail. But have you ever read The Art of War before? I haven't. But I would imagine when you're, planning for the Art of War, you have to set little traps and stuff for, your opponents when you're getting set to be in battle, right? So sometimes, or you remember the Jay-Z line, I don't know if you know this, right? When Jay-Z says, I set the trap just to see dude react. At the end of the Blueprint, where everybody was kind of, this may be a little too old for some of y'all, but where Jay-Z's like, ask Nas, he don't want it with Hove. No. And then the song just cuts off. And Nas is like, oh, is that how you feel? Let me make a song called Illmatic. It's Stillmatic.
And Nas killed Jay-Z.
No. Time out. Slow down. He made a song. Time out. No. Listen.
Jay-Z didn't want to beef with Nas.
You gotta slow down. Jay-Z said that he did not release the verse about Nas on Takeover. Nas made a whole song about Jay-Z. And he threw some shots at Beanie Siegel. He said, is he H to the Izzo, G to the Aze or something like that? I don't know. He basically tried to, it's a different time, so we can't call people those things now. But after he made that song, Jay-Z dropped his whole verse about Nas. And it was like, I just wanted to see if you're going to react. Kind of the same thing that Pusha T did with Drake. He threw a little line in there about a ghostwriter. Drake said, and made a whole song, and then we found out Drake had a son because Pusha T was waiting for him to react. So, Kendrick Duckworth, be careful, sir. I know Jermaine Cole threw a few little lines in there, and you probably felt like, oh, these guys are clicking up. Let's just, should we go to, you got something queued up for us here? I love it all. I don't want to move too fast, but The Art of War, I love that part of it, man.
The Art of, okay. But I just wanted to say that Jay-Z got washed by.
We're not here for that. Nobody. That's
okay.
It's irrelevant. So, it didn't happen first and foremost, but I just was making an example of how the beginning stages of that war, that beef, you have to throw a warning shot to let them know, hey, shall we dance? You ever been in the club? I've never been asked to dance, but you're a young lady. So when a gentleman wants to dance with you, he has to do like either buy your drink or do something, right? He has to let you know he's
Gonna
interested.
buy you a drink.
Yeah. So
Then
first person shooter mode was Jermaine's attempt at saying, Aubrey, would you like to dance? And Aubrey did not. He came on the song
He
and
did
started
not.
naming 25 different girls. Is it
He did not
Charlene,
belong at
Pauline,
all.
Tyrene, Garine, whatever he said on the song?
Charlene,
Yeah, so he did not want to dance.
Maybelline.
However,
maybe Drake's Maybelline.
However, one Mr. Kendrick Duckworth decided that he wanted to dance, and here we are now.
So here we are. So let's go over what triggered. But first, before we go to the trigger, let's go to the piece. Piece.
Man, I feel some propaganda coming on here.
No,
let's get to it.
In August of 2021, on his lightly created website, he put his new thought. He said, I spend most of my days with fleeting thoughts, writing, listening, and collecting old beach cruises. The morning rides keep me on a hill of silence. I go months without a phone. Love, loss, and grief have disturbed my comfort zone, but the glimmers of God speak through my music and family. While the world around me evolves, I reflect on what matters the most. The life in which my words feel land next as I produce the final TD album. Oh, what? I feel joy to have been a part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. You just was talking about the brotherhood.
Well, 4 years ago, but yeah.
May the Most High continue to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life's calling. There's beauty in completion and always faith in the unknown. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. I've prayed for you all. See you soon enough.
And then he gave us the album, that he gave us. Pardon me. Are you gonna be okay?
Why did we say goodbye? Never can say goodbye.
Well, let's as we move forward, we kind of dissect this thing, right? Why do you think, like, for so long, Jermaine and Kendrick were actually friends? Now we know Drake has had little issues with Kendrick Lamar, and they've had some issues, but J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar were supposed to do an album once upon a time. J. Cole fought, I don't know if we can say his name anymore, but I'm gonna say it, whatever. He fought Puff Daddy for Kendrick Lamar. Like, this man has fought for you before. So how do we end up here? That is the interesting thing about this.
Well, I think the reason we end up here is the reason why. I don't know when.
I think I know why we ended up here.
No, because I think with men, and it's just probably not even with men. It's probably with men and women too, and people who don't identify as man or a woman. There is this inherent nature where sometimes you just want to fight for something. You want to fight for something to believe in.
Shall we dance? You want to dance sometimes.
Exactly.
Even
I want to dance with somebody.
And there's nothing wrong with wanting to dance.
Yeah, and that's what I think. I think he wants to dance. I think he wants to.
Well, time out. Who is he that you speak of?
I'm talking about K-Dot.
You say you think he wants to dance.
Now he does.
Well, no, time out. I got a different theory. You read that beautiful soliloquy of I'm watching the trees fall down with leaves. And meanwhile, in 2001, while this was going on, J. Cole was dropping record after record after record, killing record after record after record. And the internets and people of your ilk continue to say, oh, Kendrick Lamar, he's so wonderful. He's the greatest. Yada, yada, yada. And Jermaine just continued to hit us on the head top with lyric after lyric after lyric. And finally, with first person shooter, he asked the question, shall we dance? All of that peace, yada, yada, yada stuff is cool. And I know you want to watch the trees turn, the leaves, and fall on the ground like autumn and yada, yada, yada. But shall we dance, though? That's the question. There's nothing wrong with dancing sometimes. I know you said you wish us all joy and you're praying for us, but there's a time to pray and there's a time to dance. And now is the time to dance. And I'm glad that Kendrick Lamar accepted the invitation.
Oh, okay. So you think
Oh, I know
Cole
that Jermaine
wanted to
Cole
dance.
invited him to dance.
He invited him to dance, and K.
That's
Dot
why.
had joined
Well,
the
do we want to go to the lyrics? Because I don't really want to talk about Aubrey. I know you got Aubrey keyed up. He's
Well, no, I don't have Aubrey keyed up. I
Okay.
have Cole keyed up.
Okay. What you got for Cole? What we going to?
We're going to Cole when he asked the question.
What, shall we dance?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to it.
So this is where he has just said, we the big three. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey? I love when they argue the hardest to see. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three, like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
Well, I think we may even have to go back a little further than that. Like you have to go back to the first verses of the song, the first words that he utters in this song. Because
what is
before Kendrick, and we'll get to his lyrics later, Kendrick addresses this immediately, not Aubrey, not anybody else. He addressed those lines that J. Cole said at the beginning of the song.
Oh.
Yeah. Numero, you know, me and Trizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl, man. This shit ain't the biggest.
You ever been
okay,
to, like,
he said not the 3, not the 2,
but the UNO. You
I'm
know, I am the uno. I am number one.
Yeah, numero uno. Me and Drizzy, this like the Super Bowl.
Now, like I said, he invited Aubrey to dance on the song.
And
Aubrey declined. He said, "No, sir, no, thank you. I don't like dancing. I've had enough of that, sir. I'm good."
He came back with, man, if this pub was for sale, I'd buy the whole thing. Will they ever give me my flowers? Well, of course not.
So if you got $1 billion,
but here's the thing too, because
that's what you got to resort to.
A lyric that he did is he said they talking about when this gonna be repeated. What the bro? I'm one away from Michael. Bro, beat it. Bro, beat it. What? Yeah. Beat it. And then he just goes on and continuously goes on this track of bringing out Michael. So now we have to jump into K. Dot's response. And I'm going to start the verse and I'm going to switch the visual.
Okay.
Because, wait, can you even see that?
I can see what you got so far. I can see.
Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me do this. If we do that, then I can switch the visual to this. There we go. Can you see that?
I can.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So I'm going to play this.
These niggas talking out of their necks, put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid, but
stop it. Stop it. You have to stop it.
Power respect. The last one is better.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But what is the first thing he said on there? We heard Jermaine Cole come on the song and say, first person shooter mode. And he mentions a funeral. We're turning your song to a funeral. The first thing that Kendrick Lamar Duckworth says,
these niggas talking out of their necks, put no coughing out of your mouth.
A coffin.
He said, don't pull no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threat.
These two guys were friends. So I know the internet is talking about Drake and yada, yada, yada. Aubrey doesn't want to dance. So I want Mike Tyson Holyfield. I want Bird versus Magic. Isaiah and Bird is cool. Isaiah and Magic is cool. Give me Bird versus Magic. Isaiah, you stay over there for a moment, sir. You're cool. Drake, you're cool. But this is he addresses numero uno first. UNO first, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, man. Shall we dance? I'm glad he accepted the invitation.
So we know who he's talking to immediately out of the gate.
Yes, and then we get to the Michael Jackson talk, right?
The last one is better. It's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
It's a lot of goofies with a check.
Now, Drake, of course, in the song mentioned that he would just buy some publishing, just take somebody's catalog. Speaking of Michael Jackson, of course, he did that with Paul McCartney back in the day. Little music history lesson for you guys. But yeah, you know, when you're up $1 billion, I guess you don't have to rap anymore. Maybe you just buy people's publishing. No. You sound like a goofy with a check, Mr. Aubrey. That's what Mr.
Well,
K.
that, and I think also people think that Aubrey also has like some type of dealership with. He has some type of deal with the company that has a check as their logo.
Nike? I think he does, right? He has the Noctis.
Brand names, are they sponsoring them? No,
Oh,
shout
man.
out.
Hey, man. Yeah, I got you.
No shout outs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Are we back?
I hold them sentiments and my temperament bipolar. I choose balance. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up.
Are you okay? Are you going to be all right? Do you have a Vanity Fair? Hold on, time out. So that's why this man is on Vanity Fair. That's why Jermaine invited him to dance.
It says the gospel according to Kendrick. We're gonna have to go back for 1 second. Just listen to this. Let's listen to this. K. Dot said,
"It's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments and my temperament bipolar. I choose balance. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem, niggas."
It's time for him to prove that he's a problem.
Now, I guess, how did you interpret that? Do you have the lyrics of that pulled up somewhere?
Yeah.
How do we read that and interpret that? Who's he referring? Is he referring to himself, or is he referring to one of the gentlemen that he's shooting at?
He's referring to one of the. I feel like he's referring to one of the gentlemen.
Let's break this down. Let's see what he says there. He says, "I mean, I hope them sentiment symbolic.
My temperament bipolar. I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem." Goes on to say they clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Yeah.
They probably won't know everybody out here. Y'all don't even know who Be Legit is. Y'all don't know who the Click is. He did a lot. The Click, E40, Be Legit, and Sugar. What was her name? Sugar T.
Come back to the big screen and educate us real quick, because I don't know who Be Legit.
Yeah, man. You know, back in the 1990s, right? Out in
A
Vallejo.
long time ago.
Vallejo, man. My namesake, by the way, Earl 40 Water. Y'all know what time it is, man. E40 had a group called The Click. Sick With It Records, man. You know, Be Legit is his cousin, who was, of course, also a part of The Click. And then I think, forgive me, because I'm going off the top of my head from 30 years ago. I feel like it was Sugar T, maybe was her name. It was Sugar. Sugar was in her name, but she was a part of The Click too. But I don't know if that was a triple entendre. Yeah, Kendrick. Yes, that was masterful work there by Mr. Lamar.
It's almost as if you're eating a delicacy. You know, you're at a fancy party where nobody's invited. How they gonna?
Then you know you get the little no 40 water in there, like no 40 water, because he's talking about E40. But who's Drake's guy? 40, who we always hear about, right? His producer, 40. And he's saying he's not legit. And he's just, I mean, I don't know how many entendres that is. My wife's an English teacher, but you know, it's too late for me to try to even pull out the dictionary to figure out what was going on with that, man.
But why has Kendrick decided to come and murder?
That's the beauty of it, though. That shows respect for your opponent. When you have two Jedis that are going to do battle and are going to dance, you've seen the Beat It video before, right? Michael Jackson didn't come out there on the Beat It video and he was dancing against the Crips and the Bloods and just do a little he was dancing. He knew he had to bring it. So Kendrick.
Speaking of, Prince was supposed to be a part of that song, but Prince was, from what I've listened to on Prince's story, he basically said he heard the lyric, "Your butt is mine," and he was like, "What?" And
that's the beauty, because we're gonna get into that a little later too. Keep that in mind, people. Prince, Michael Jackson, the players involved here. You saw we gave you the Aubrey lines about he's one hit away from Michael Jackson. Beat it, beat it, beat it, that he continued to say. Come on, Kendrick, give us some more, man.
No, but could not be legit. No 41. Tell him, yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this. The first place to shoot. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like that.
And by this point, right? For the naked ear, if you didn't know that he was giving you some, like I said, a lot of entendres and stuff, I'm just going to call the name of the song out and directly tell you guys are saying you're first person shooters. I've talked about coffins and all. I'm talking directly, no sneak dissing. This is for you.
So now,
this is for you.
Now he directly talking to people. I can't take direct shots, because when we think about Tupac, when we think about Biggie, when we think about Jay-Z,
we're not going to vote this. This is the art form at its greatest. This is
too much
lyrical masters deciding that they want to dance. These are two guys who have respect for one another, so it's not going to go that far. J. Cole, I told you at the beginning of this video, has fought for Kendrick Lamar. So these guys are going to keep this on wax. There's not going to be any memories of Tupac or Biggie. This is lyrical warfare at its finest. It's a wonderful thing.
Lyrical warfare.
Do we want to go back to the lyrics again, or where do you want to go? I'm giddy. I told you, man.
Let's keep. Okay, so we can go through the part that he just said. He said, yeah, get up with me. Forget sneak dissing. First person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. Now I don't understand what he means when he says that, because I don't know if he means like when your grandma used to take the switches off the tree and she used to tie them together. She used to get 3 switches and braid them together and whoop, yup, woo.
Can we phone a young person? Do you got a young person?
I need to phone my elders and ask them if he's talking about.
No, we don't need the elders.
This is 3 switches.
This is not an elderly thing.
To the tree, they went to the tree, and they said, "You better go get them switches, because you about to get a whooping." And they took them switches and they tied them together like a braid, and they braided them switches up, and they could paint your tail, and you didn't get in that trouble no more for 24 hours, and then you got into the same trouble again.
And again, it's another double entendre. I didn't even think about the switches and whooping part, because he was talking about shooting them, essentially, so, or them needing to shoot him.
My brain be going to different places. I be trying.
That's the beauty of it, man. That is the beauty of it. Like y'all gonna have to get them switches if you're really gonna handle business, but
because
you don't need a lot of them.
About with 3 switches,
huh?
What were you thinking about with the 3 switches?
Well, a switch is an automatic weapon, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And they're saying they're first person shooter.
I don't like talking about guns, so I'm just going to stick with this.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, I mean, phone a young person. They could have told you that, but yeah, he was talking about they're going to need a lot of guns, automatic weapons.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to have to empty it out if they're going to do something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay. And then he goes on to say, I crash out like, forget rap. This Melly Mel, if I had to, got to tease with me. Wait.
Time out. The beautiful thing that may happen with this, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all know who Melly Mel is, but Melly Mel just this imminent. Melly Mel is like 60 years old. Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the message, Melly Mel.
Please show him on the screen.
Okay. Yes, this is Melly Mel. Now, I love Kendrick. I don't know if he wanted to diss Melly Mel. But the funny, ironic thing about that, of course, is that he's saying he'll even diss Melly Mel. He'll crash out. Like anybody can get it at this point, even the legend Melly Mel. And the funny thing about that is Melly Mel will probably have a reply for Kendrick Lamar tomorrow, if not now. At the time that we're recording this, he will talk back to Kendrick Lamar about this. He's not going to take that laying down. That's the beauty, though. You got a legend in hip hop.
Go back to the big screen.
You got a legend in hip hop, right? He's invoking Melly Mel. This is why this is so beautiful. We're going back to the essence of hip hop, though, like the art form. Like this is Kool Moe Dee versus LL Cool J. This is How You Like Me Now. Like, it's just a beautiful thing, man. I love it. I love it. Why are you looking like that?
I'm taking a break from all of the violence. There's so much violence.
No, that's the beauty of it. It's no violence. This is artistic, lyrical. What can you say?
Violence is messing with my brain.
No. There's no violence at all, man. You got to go get this right here. Your pen game on, man. You can't, shout out to Future. He made it a bop, but you gotta, it's time to put the kids to bed, man. It's time we rapping. It's a bar exam right now. Who's gonna pass the bar exam?
Who's gonna pass the test? And it's
all right.
Like
it's on you.
One name on the list.
We can let young Kendrick Lamar continue to cook.
There's only one name on the list. That's it. Anybody else don't even come to the test. Don't even show up for the test. Get sick on that day because you don't want to battle with J. Cole, and you don't want to battle with Kendrick Lamar, and hopefully Melly Mel, even though I don't know
Melly Mel, no. Because he'll make a song about you and me too.
Yeah.
He made a song about Eminem. I didn't listen to it because I respect
Melly Mel's work like that, so I can't really bring him into the conversation. But I know, like, anybody else, go ahead and sit this one out, okay? Drake, I'm talking to you, Aubrey.
Well, so here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Go ahead and sit this one out.
Here's the thing, J-Dot, right?
Okay.
When you have heavyweight fights, you have undercards in those fights. So I got the perfect little undercard for Drake. We can later on, stay tuned. We'll address the undercard. That Drake, it's a perfect matchup for him as well. Because, there's some spiciness going on with Drake. And this is just the kind of fight we probably want to see Drake be involved in as well. I got the perfect undercard for him. We should stay tuned and talk about that a little bit later. Okay, so he can still come out and play. He just can't play with the big boys and the heavyweights, but we got an undercard for him.
Drake, I think you should do this.
No. This will be entertaining too. It'll be on Twitter. It'll be everywhere.
Like when Simpson, when he went through the bushes, I think you just need to shrink into the bushes right now. Stay out of it, Drake.
And the beauty of that, when we get into that, when I tell you who that person is, a lot of people don't think this guy is hip hop. A lot of people don't give this guy the credit he deserves. But truthfully, this moment that we're having today wouldn't exist without him. So we'll stay tuned. We'll talk about the undercard later and what that is.
Let's hear what Kay got to say.
This Melly Mel, if I had to, got 2 keys with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's lost too many soldiers not to play safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre DK.
Shout out, and we invoke another legend, of course.
It's too violent in here. It's too violent.
If I walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K.
Didn't J. Cole talk about walking around with his stick?
There'll be no flute playing tonight. It's a different kind of stick. Now you say you don't want to talk about guns, so I guess we won't got to go into exactly what that meant. But yeah, yeah, man.
I need to exit from this conversation because
no. This is it's only artistic, people. That's all. That's where this is going to stay. Artistic in nature.
Whoa.
Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me.
Ooh. That's the line of the song. People will be
said,
People
forget
will be
about it.
quoting that.
He said, poof and poof and poof.
Now,
Three.
if
It's
you've been
just
with us this whole time, we talked about what Jermaine
me.
Cole said. Is it who? Is it
Dang,
K Dot, Aubrey, or me?
Kendrick,
We the big
what's
three.
going on?
Like we starting the league.
No. We need to stop. We need to stop. Seriously. We need to stop because this is not funny anymore. This is not.
We're back on J. Cole now.
No, listen, we have to understand what has happened. COVID, is this COVID impact on UK? Huh? Did the pandemic lock you up so bad that this is the pain that you're releasing on all of us? Come on.
You think this is what's going on with Kendrick?
Why are you coming at J. Cole like this?
Well, he's just addressing what J. Cole said. That's all. It's a direct response to what J. Cole said. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You say, is it K Dot, Aubrey, or me? We the big three, like we starting the league? No. Matter of fact, sir, I'll see your big three and I'll tell you, get that crap up out of here, man. It's only me. I ain't. You want to play with Aubrey and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to big y'all up, but I'm really the greatest. I'm Muhammad Ali. I'll put an end to all that. Y'all not on my level. It's just me. Y'all can figure out who number 2 is.
Well,
I'm the guy.
when we go back to that lyric, what did our friend J. Cole say? J. Cole said, he said, not the 3, not the 2. I'm UNO. Yeah, numero UNO. Me and Drizzy did like the Super Bowl.
You see, that's the beauty of it, though, right? Because you got 2 master swordsmen, 2 guys who have a wonderful pen. And like I said, in history with these battles and beefs, since the invitation, you can't play your whole hand the whole time. You got to, just test the water to see what's going on. Hey, it's a big 3, but I'm number 1, by the way. I want to see what your temperature is. Are you going to say, oh, no, it's not a big 3. It's only me. And that's the response we got. That's the beauty of it. Because I'll just say this, and I think all 3 of these gentlemen probably feel like they're the number 1 guy.
In different ways, but lyrically.
2 of them, well, all 3 of them have said it, because Drake has said, I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. So, I mean.
No, lyrically, it's like this wise man. Let's come back to the big screen really quick. This wise man once said that nobody ever wins in a fight. There's never a winner in a fight.
Yeah, he never been in a fight.
But even the person who like maybe knocks the other person out, they didn't win. They just.
Well, that's why I don't even like. That's why I'm not.
So there's no winners in a fight.
It's more like a dance. It's not a fight. It's a dance. Shall we dance?
Well, but let's in reality,
it takes 2 to tango, as they say.
It's about a fight, and I think that there's no winners. There is no number. There's no number 1. It's like Jay-Z said, "How you gonna upgrade me? What's higher than number 1?" Well. Nothing is higher than number, or it's not even number 1, it's the highest. If you think about it, number 1 is the lowest. Do you understand? If we're really, really doing numbers, if you want to be the highest, you got to be infinite. And nobody wins because nobody's infinite.
I think if you're looking at it from a serious standpoint, maybe we're of the age where, we saw Biggie and Tupac get killed. But I don't. This isn't that though. This is lyrical.
No, and I don't think it'll go there. I think it'll be a really good lyrical.
I think this is in the vein of Nas and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Okay. People keep saying we the best.
Well,
some people say you the best. Some people say I'm the best. We got to dance to figure this out.
Listen, J. Cole, if you're listening right now, this is very important. Can you hear me, Jay? You have 24 hours to respond.
No,
after that,
not at all. He does not have 24 hours to respond.
You have 24 hours. You only have 24 hours.
He does not have 24 hours at all.
All of those freestyles that you did, all of those songs that Earl Knows It All talked about, you popped in the last couple of years. The whole first person shooter goes out the window, J. Cole. Do you want that? Do you
First person shooter was an invitation.
No, this is real rap. This is real rap. Now, in a real rap battle, you don't have 24 hours to perform. You have the moment. You got to come back in that moment. If we were
let me ask you a question. Let me
tell you something before you ask the question. Because if we were on the street and we were having a real live rap battle, if I come at you, you can't go home and write your lyrics 24 hours and come back later. No.
So what did Kendrick do?
Come at me right then, right there. I don't care how much engineering it takes. I don't care how much
we got you.
What beat got to be cleared. I don't care any of those things.
So how would you classify what Kendrick just did?
J. Cole, you have 24 hours. You have 24 hours. He has come directly at your neck.
J. Dot.
Come directly for your neck.
I know you Kendrick Lamar's cousin.
J. Cole.
What would you say that Kendrick Lamar just did?
What do you mean?
What did Kendrick Lamar just do?
Well, here's the thing.
You like Kendrick Lamar.
No, if you listen to First Person Shooter, if you watch
the first 45 minutes of this video, we've broken down what has happened. And
you listen
we didn't even get into the past 7 years that J. Cole has been rapping and Kendrick Lamar has been singing on songs with him saying, no, I don't want to dance. No, thank you. Much like Aubrey has done as well. So,
but he has not directly.
I have a message for you, Jermaine Cole. Listen, you can respond, but at your own leisure.
No, J. Cole, that's not how it works. You know when Nicki is going up against these ladies in the
no offense to Nicki Minaj, no offense to Megan Thee Stallion. I think that's her name.
It's about Nicki and Megan. It's about
this ain't that. This ain't that.
Everybody knows.
This Magic verse Bird.
How long J. Cole's supposed to have to respond? And
not at all.
Jay, you got 24 hours.
Not if it took Kendrick 8 years to grow. Not if it took
you lose credibility of saying you to go because
it can't take Kendrick 8 years to come out and rap.
Honestly,
and J. Cole get a day. That ain't how that works.
Show out right now where the rappers have to go out and they have to battle. They got to battle listen. There. They have to come up with their lyrics. They got to come up with whatever it is right then and there. I'm not sure.
Listen to me.
No,
let me tell you something.
I'm not sure how long it took Kendrick.
Relax, cuz I know you cuz over there, right?
No,
let me tell you a little secret. I can pull up in my phone a text message from 2017 where I text someone and said, when is Kendrick going to start rapping? J. Cole keeps smoking him on all these songs. That's 2017. We're in 2024.
Kendrick have not sat around for that long writing no song about no J. Cole. He has this song is not something that he has spent years working on. It's just
no. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me.
It would have been a lie.
You didn't hear me. No. Listen. If I keep sending you invitations to dance and you keep declining them, I'll get back to you when I get back to you. I've been giving you an invitation for 7 years.
That's not how this goes.
That's exactly how this goes. This Jedi rap stuff. You gotta. Don't worry. Let me inform you.
You and I both know
it's okay. I got you.
If you keep calling me to come to the dance and I finally show up, that means you should already be prepared to dance.
No, that don't mean that. That's not what that means.
In the goat talk, in the conversation, because a goat don't need a lot of time. A goat is going to
listen to me. A goat got 7 years. Goat. This what Kendrick Lamar can do. He can go rap for 7 years and then come back and holler at us. Okay.
Let me talk to J. Cole real quick. J. Cole, listen.
J. Cole know what time it is. He done said what he had to say about it.
You by midnight, you should have something posted. What time is it? It's 10:33. You have until midnight. You have until midnight, J. Cole. You guys until midnight to come back.
The fact that Kendrick had to come address it, the fact that Kendrick finally put on his big boy pants and said, you know what? I guess I better say something.
He didn't need to say anything. He still don't need to say anything.
So why did he say something then?
Because he wanted to. He just felt like it.
He had to think. It took him a minute.
As a matter of fact,
he was in there like this.
Let's just let Kendrick.
This Jermaine. Hold on. Okay, I gotta. This Jermaine. What'd he say? He said it's a funeral. Okay, let me. How can I come back at funeral? I
Get
can't
out of
say
here.
burial. I
Go
can't
back
say.
and hear his
Okay,
own words.
coffin. All right, all right, man. I'm gonna take about 2 more weeks. I'm gonna get back to this in a minute. What else he said? He said he the big three, like the. I can't even really think of that. I'm just saying, forget the big three, man. The people
All right,
love that.
we're
It ain't
gonna
even like that
let
witty
K
or
Dot
nothing.
speak for himself. Okay.
Say what? Say what?
We're gonna let K Dot speak for himself. And let me
And we
take my
not gonna
little
and we not gonna disrespect Jermaine Cole. It's only one. It's only one. And he said what he said. UNO. I love Kendrick. You better start rapping though, buddy boy. You better stop making them songs about you fighting with your wife in the house and start rapping. You better stop talking about daddy issues and all that. You better start rapping, my boy. Because Cole been rapping for 7 years. Or stay over there and keep doing the artistic stuff. Keep giving us good codes.
You can say he's been instigated, but
Y'all,
you know
hey,
what? He's been
y'all
rapping.
Kendrick
I'm not
fans,
gonna
get
take
it
away
together,
anything
man.
that J. Cole has done in the last. All of his music that he's dropped has been nice.
Y'all listen. This is the truth. You Kendrick fans and the online people are the reason why Kendrick has found himself in this place now. Because y'all worship the ground he walks on, and Jermaine Cole been cooking up ridiculously. He putting up Jordan numbers for 7 years.
As you can see, as we can all see.
That's all cute. That's cute. That's real cute.
It's not cute. This
is
is reality. This is the impact of Kendrick Lamar. This is the impact. This is
the impact of J. Cole.
I don't.
He made what you remember in the. I don't even know. Do you remember this? When J. Cole, when Kendrick was trying to get Drake to dance with him, he kept sending Drake invitations, and Drake got on an interview with Elliott Wilson and said, he just said some really harsh things about me, man, and I really didn't like it. He didn't rap. He just said, you said some mean things, man. And what did Kendrick Lamar say? I took the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Meanwhile, Jermaine has been rapping his butt off, and finally, Kung Fu Kenny took off his little Kung Fu suit. He ain't Bruce Leroy no more, I guess, and decided to come out and play. And we're glad that he did decide to play. And I know y'all Kendrick fans gonna big him up and say, "Oh yeah, look at Kendrick, look what he did." Thank you, Jermaine Cole, for making these clowns rap. And the other guy who put Kendrick on the song, Future, thank you for making him rap too. Since y'all think Future ain't hip hop, he brought y'all the hip hop moment. You're welcome. That's all I'm saying. Let's not give J. Cole any ultimatums. Let's not give. J. Cole been handling this perfectly for 7 years. I don't think he need no advice. I think he's all right. He'll be okay. Y'all might want to give Kendrick some tips. Tell him make sure he back in that studio real soon, because I hope he emptied the clip. That's all I'm gonna say. Did you mute yourself?
Oh no, you guys haven't been hearing me. My bad. Yeah, no. This is not him emptying any clip. This is.
I hope not. We never seen him fall before.
So
that's the beauty of this.
Let's listen to what he has to say for a bit.
Let's hear what he has to say, because this may be all we hear from him.
If you walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfucker, big three. Nigga, it's just big me, nigga. What? I'm really like that.
I'm sorry. I just like when he says this.
What's that?
Says, wait. I'm gonna play it again. Ready?
Okay.
When he says this, Andre 3K, think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfucker, big three. Nigga, it's just big me, nigga. Bum. What? I'm really like that. How your best work is a lick pack, nigga. Prince outlive Mike Jack, nigga. Bum.
Prince outlived Mike Jack. Now, I myself don't like this particular lyric of the song, just because I get what he's saying. It's him coming at Drake's line about being one away from Michael Jackson. And he's trying to let him know, like, yeah, Michael Jackson might have had a lot of hits, but Prince outlived.
That's a good question, right? And people can comment on this if you like. Who would you rather be in the scenario, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Neither one, myself.
Well, I'm just saying you got to choose. It's like marry, kill, whatever they say, date.
Well, in that case, both.
Well, I'm going to say this. No, you can't. You have to choose one. Who? Quick side note. We ain't got to go too far on this. Who you like better, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Both.
This will tell me a lot about you, huh?
Both.
I said, who do you like better? You're intelligent. You know what better means. Who do you like better?
I don't
Can't like both of them better.
I don't like
Only
either
one of them can be better.
more than the other. I like Prince and I love Michael Jackson.
Oh man, I ain't know Colin Kaepernick is joining us today. Welcome, Colin. How do you feel? A lot of cap over there.
I love them both. Okay,
I'll just say this, and this is why I said this. I ain't trying to be Prince in that battle, man. I'm Michael Jackson, so Mr. Lamar, you can be Prince and I live, Mike. Mike's still Mike, no matter where you go. From here to there to every. He Mike. Just saying. Let's put some respect on Mike's name, Mr. Lamar.
Well, I think that's what he's giving. He's showing you the respect. He's saying, like,
no. That was a diss to Drake and Michael Jackson.
No. But that's what I'm saying. He's saying that there are people who get hyped up, and there are people who are extra talented who might not get that additional hype. So
let me put my banner up. Jernique has finally answered, and she likes Prince better. Gotcha. Okay.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to speak for you. You didn't want to speak for yourself. So that's what I asked.
Hyped up. Basically, what he's saying is,
you said Michael Jackson is hyped up.
What he's saying is Michael Jackson. So the way Michael Jackson sold records, the way he sold albums, the way he became popular, and you got to look at the trajectory of Michael Jackson's career. He changed a lot of who he was as a person. The only thing that stayed really the same about Michael Jackson was his voice, and a lot of his popularity in his later years came off of all the changes and adjustments that he had made to himself, not so much of his talent. You know what I'm saying? I don't
even know what you mean by that.
What I mean by that is that when Michael Jackson first started in the industry, it was all about his talent. It was nothing about anything else, nothing about his looks or anything. It was about this kid is talented, so forth and so on.
I got that part of it. So you're saying in the later years he didn't have talent?
No, what I'm saying in the later years is he took his talent and he made adjustments to, like, it's basically, if you look at what's happening today.
I did not know you didn't rock with Michael Jackson.
I love Michael Jackson. If you look at today where Beyonce is being accused of lightening her skin and doing certain things.
No, let's keep it to the music. I ain't talking about all that. I just asked you who was a better musician, Michael Jackson or Prince.
They are
Sound
both
like you think Prince is a better musician.
They are both very talented. They're both good writers.
The beauty of this show here at Earl Knows It All, that's why I call myself a know-it-all. You can have an opinion. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about you. And if they do, it's your opinion. It don't matter. You can say who you like better. Michael Jackson is smoking Prince. And I love Prince, by the way. But don't ever mention Prince's name with Michael Jackson. I'll say it. I'll stand up.
Everybody mentions Prince's name with Michael Jackson. Even Michael Jackson and Prince mentioned it. You know what you need to watch? You know what you need to watch? There's a new documentary out.
Did you hear what I said? I said I love Prince.
No.
Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson.
What I'm saying is
I ain't even want to get on this too long. I thought you was going to answer that quickly, but we can get back to Drake. And
it's a new documentary.
We can get back to Kendrick Lamar. You was scared to say who you like better. That's all. I'm going to stand on it. Michael Jackson. Don't ever put Prince's name in there with Michael Jackson. Kendrick Lamar. You better go do some research, boy.
Catalog. I love listening.
Michael Jackson was hot when Prince was a child. And he was hot after Prince was hot. Simple as that. You hype or whatever you want to call it. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie, though.
Well, that's the same thing.
Ain't that much hype in the world.
Same thing as you're saying, like Taylor Swift. You know, Taylor Swift she's talented. She's a good writer.
Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. We ain't talking about Taylor Swift. We ain't talking about Aubrey. We ain't talking about Prince. We talking about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was hot in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Who else you pulling out? Quincy Jones, maybe. He a producer, though, so.
Maybe.
What hit record Prince had in the 60s?
I don't know.
He might have snuck one in late 70s.
I wasn't around. I just like listening to both of them.
I guess if you want to count Batman soundtrack in the early 90s.
All right, he only has one more lyric, so let's just hear this.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Back to the cat. See, I love this little. I know you don't like the comparing people and stuff, but this is what we do here. We're here to compare. If we're not here to do this,
you
what do
can't
the people
compare
care?
when you can't compete, and you shouldn't be competing because.
Well, no, it's just a dance contest. That's all. Shall we dance? That's all.
Dance.
The dog's getting buried. That's the K with all these nines. You don't see pet. Work is a little pet, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga. All your dogs getting buried. That's the K with all these nines. You don't see pet cemetery, nigga.
That was a play on for all the dogs there, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Drake's album for all the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K. With all these nines, you gonna see Pet Cemetery. You know how they always talking about smoking loud packs and all this other stuff. He just smoked his whole team, his whole.
I'm not a fan of that, but yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
I like again another triple. It's a K with all them nines. Like you got an AK, but it's Kendrick with a 9, and I like what he was doing, man. This is masterful work.
It's this belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Let's not go too far.
No,
this is nice.
Lyrically, if we go back and
this is a good opening dance. I like this. Let's see where we go with this. I hope it continues. I hope they don't I hope this is not like Control where we got the Kendrick verse and then that was just kind of it. I hope we get a little back and forth. I hope J. Cole will respond. I do agree with you. I don't think he needs he ain't got 24 hours, but
I think you got 24 hours.
I think he after you've been on top for so long, you had that kind of run.
J. Cole, I am begging you to respond in 24 hours for credibility.
No.
For nothing else but credibility, I am begging you to respond in 24 hours because if you want to be goated, when you are number UNO, you said that yourself. Number UNO. Get your team. Your team should be right there with you right now. Nobody is sleeping right now. Nobody.
Can I ask you a question?
They gotta eat. Make sure they eat. Make sure they have something to drink. But everybody on your team should be in the booth while you recording this comeback.
Now, do you really believe that, or you just like you playing for the cameras right now?
No, I seriously, I believe it because I think that.
How could you believe that though? If it took Kendrick,
that's real. That's
when
real.
did first person shooter come out?
I don't know. I wasn't.
I bet you don't. It was so long ago. They was talking about the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl was 2 or 3 months away.
When did first person shooter come out? In October?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Super Bowl was 4 months away at that point.
Well,
so how does Kendrick get half a year to respond, but J. Cole got to respond in one night? You say you really believe it, or you just hamming it up.
Was not. I think we're having two different conversations right now because
I'm asking for understanding. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
He has had time because this wasn't. If you listen to First Person Shooter, J. Cole is not intentionally saying like, "Hey, come, Kendrick." No, that's not what's happening in that
song. Why did Kendrick come out with the song then?
But this is what I'm telling you. Nobody listened to First Person Shooter and said, "Oh, look at this."
J. Cole. You can see my phone. Can you see that on the camera? I can show you the text from when that song came out.
No, what I'm telling you,
2017, and then from October.
I didn't finish the statement. I said nobody listened to First Person Shooter.
I am somebody.
Oh, J. Cole just dissed Kendrick.
I've listened to every J. Cole feature song album and said every time I hear it, I listen to J. Cole on the song with what's the boy name? Lil Boat, Yachty. I listened to the song with him and said, when is Kendrick Lamar gonna rap? I listened to Meet Me at the London. I listened to the song with don't he got a song with B or something like that? I listened to all those songs and said, damn, when is Kendrick gonna rap? Every single time I hear J. Cole, the next question is, when is Kendrick gonna rap?
But see, that's how you think because that's how you listen to it.
That's how everybody who is a fan of this art form, who understands that it's two Jedis. This ain't Tupac Biggie. This
no. But
this is masterful art. This is Michelangelo. This is whoever you think is the greatest artist in the world. This is what
let me finish answering your question. Your question is, why should he have 6 months and J. Cole only have 24 hours? In this song, Kendrick Lamar says he's not.
No, that's not my question no more. My question was
that was the question that I was just responding to.
No, I know. I had a follow-up question to that you didn't answer.
What's the follow-up question?
You said the song. You answered that. You said J. Cole didn't diss Kendrick Lamar. Right. And my follow-up question was, why did Kendrick Lamar make this song then?
He made this song because when he hears somebody who has the potential influence to make people think that I'm the GOAT, I'm number one. I'm specifically saying out of my mouth that I am numero uno. I don't care about this guy who's on the song with me right now. I don't care about anybody else who's in the rap game right now. I'm letting y'all know I am number one. It's basically like when Nicki Minaj came out with
time out. I got can you pull up something for me?
Hold on.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake and J. Cole got a song together. I think it's called Land of the Snakes. It's on Born Center. If you can cue that up. You ain't got to cue up the actual song. I need the lyrics for it though.
What's the name of it?
I think it's Land of the Snakes.
Land of the Snakes?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Give me a second here. Pardon us, man. I know this is audio / video. Live amongst yourselves for a second while we play. Yeah, Land of the Snakes. That's the name of the song. If you got that on Genius, that'll be outstanding. Now, this is J. Cole featuring Kendrick Lamar. Now, somewhere in this song, I feel like I remember J. Cole saying he's the best of the greatest, or ain't no other rappers better than him on this song that he has with Kendrick Lamar on the same song with him.
What do you mean? Oh, keep going.
You said he could influence somebody thinking that he's the GOAT. It's towards the end, I think. Like in the song somewhere, he talks about being the great or whatever, the GOAT. It ain't Land of the Snakes. My bad. I'm tripping.
Oh, you got to get your songs together.
You're right. It's called Forbidden Fruit. Pardon me. Forbidden Fruit. That's why we haven't found it. The song featuring Kendrick Lamar. While you look for that, anyway, in this song featuring Kendrick Lamar, which speaks to my point, Kendrick Lamar says he's the greatest of all time. On the song, he's mentioning himself as the GOAT. On this song came out before 2017 that I was talking about, but it's neither here nor there. You know. Hold on, time out. What do you say? Go back. All these other niggas below me. He went to hell, got hot, didn't melt. He the only man above me is God himself. All these other niggas below me. Word to Fife, Q-Tip, Ali, and Jerobi. What up, Queens? Cole is the king, and you know that. He's calling himself the king.
Do you see where that's at on the song? That's on the outro. That's on the outro.
What does that mean? He's rapping that on the song.
Basically, the outro is like that's the end of the song. That's it.
He's rapping that on the song with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar didn't put a verse on here. Kendrick Lamar did the hook. Shall we dance? This is the invitation. This man you're on the song with him, and he said he's the GOAT. Ain't no other man above me, but except for God. Now, if we're to use your theory that brought Kendrick Lamar out of wherever he's been all this time, his peaceful praying for all of us. Why didn't this bring him out of that and make him rap?
His own song.
Why he ain't rap? He didn't directly diss him on first person shooter, so you tell me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Kendrick didn't have to respond until 6 months later, because it wasn't a direct diss. But he just wanted to make sure that people knew that J. Cole wasn't the GOAT. But on this song that he's on, he said he only person above him is God, and he's the king. Kendrick wasn't compelled to make a little ditty about that back then. I keep hearing J. Cole rap, and I be wondering, when is Kendrick gonna rap? Oh, he's gonna do a hook. Oh, he's gonna sing on the song with Jeezy. He's not gonna rap when J. Cole is rapping. He's gonna come on the song and sing on the song with Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Well, I think that it's like when Nicki Minaj came out with the song "Make Love," okay, with Gucci Mane. Well, it wasn't her song; it was Gucci Mane's song. And Nicki Minaj came out. She had a verse on that song.
Correct.
You know, and if you listen to her verse on that song, listen, she was coming at the next.
And what did Remy Ma do? Sheether.
She did Sheether, but she did it in 24 hours.
And J. Cole had a verse on a song with Drake. And we waited for 6 months. I think you just calculated for me.
Because he didn't feel threatened. Kendrick didn't feel threatened. And he doesn't feel threatened.
So today he felt threatened. It took him 6 months to figure out, oh, maybe I should be threatened today.
He don't feel threatened. He doesn't. This is a song that shows you he's not even rapping in his natural voice.
That's how we know he's threatened. He's doing his best Eminem impersonation that I hate. Making the weird voices up.
I think the voice is nice. I think it's artistic, and I think
you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, and I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan too. By the way, I don't want people. I just gotta keep it funky
I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. What are you
I gotta keep it funky though. You got a Lakers shirt on, and you don't even like the Lakers, so I'm confused.
I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan.
I'm just saying.
I just like music.
I'm just saying.
And so this is coming from an unbiased place. Everything I said is come from an unbiased place.
Okay, well, you know, we got good music from Kendrick Lamar. Jermaine Cole, I want to thank you for making these guys rap, man. Shall we dance? Yes. Thank you, Kendrick, for accepting the invitation. It was 7 years late, but better late than never, though, man. We appreciate that.
J. Cole?
J. Cole, what?
I'm playing with you when I say you got 24 hours.
I don't think you got your message gonna reach J. Cole. You're gonna have to shoot that message way up there, right below God.
J. Cole.
And then maybe he'll get it.
J. Cole.
Otherwise, I don't think he's gonna get that message.
J. Cole.
It may fall down there with Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Nice work. Future, y'all shouldn't even been on that song.
Time out. Okay, we promised later.
Talk about you because you was okay.
No, listen. This is what we promised. We promised the people an undercard in this fight, though.
Oh, go ahead.
The perfect undercard is Aubrey and Future.
Oh, I don't want to see that because Drake is gonna watch. He gonna watch Future.
Who?
He gonna watch Future.
No, Drake's feelings are hurt.
He's gonna put Drake in the washing machine and he's gonna spin him around.
You said Drake is gonna put Future in the washing machine?
Yes.
How would he do that?
He's going to wash Future.
How would he do that?
That is not an undercard. I'm sorry. Because Future
how would he do that?
Not rap.
Future.
I love everybody, Future.
J. Cole and Future are the reason we have this song.
Popularity.
You better put some respect on Future name, man.
You just heard K-Dot say Prince outlived Mike Jack. Popularity and talent, they don't go like this.
Well,
there's so many people who are popular today who are not talented.
I'm confused.
And I'm not coming at your neck, Future, because what you have done for
my bad. We ain't got to talk about Future. My bad.
Yeah,
I got you. I know. Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. My bad. And what he be doing, Russell Wilson, is corny. I'll say that. So I got it. I forgot you love Russell Wilson, man. Say less.
Forget
You ain't
that.
gonna be honest with my
Music,
Pardon
music
me.
and football.
Pardon
Music.
me. You're a Russell Wilson fan, man. My bad, man.
Music and football have nothing to do with this conversation.
Where all of our views and opinions were shaped by certain things.
Lyrically, Future does not want to go into the ring with Drake. He just does not. That's why he's been avoiding him.
Well, this is
he does not.
Time out. You can't just say words and then
I'm not just saying words.
You say that's why he's been avoiding who?
Drake.
Who's been avoiding Drake?
Future.
Oh, you don't listen to Future though. You didn't. The album is called "If Metro Don't Trust You." You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you. How is he avoided? He's addressing Drake head on.
Come on. The world been waiting for to hear your voice now.
Do we have a young person's opinion here? Did he say no? Are you eating dinner, man? What's going on here? What we do? We become unhinged. I think that'll be a good undercard because, you know, a lot of people once upon a time back when Tony Montana was out and Drake, you know, talked a little slick about Future, and Future was like, I'm me, I don't need Drake. And people were like, oh my God, why would he say something like that? Look what happened to McConan. Look what happened to all the other people. Yet here's Future. Still here. Maybe, probably, possibly.
Now, what I'm about to say is going to upset some people. But the way the music works right now is popularity.
Music has always worked that way. That's why it's pop music.
Well, no.
Category called pop.
But pop music also includes talent as well. It does not necessarily have that. So what? You don't necessarily have to be talented anymore. You just have to be pop. That's why.
So how having longevity? Do you think it takes talent to be able to do that? Because Michael Jackson's around for 40 years, and you say he was hype.
Oh, not
and
right
now you're saying Future, who done had like a 15-year run, is hype. Meanwhile, everybody that raps now is like a Future baby.
It's hype.
Yeah,
it's
he
hype.
Changed the whole game.
It's hype, and he just.
It can't be hype.
That is why you have this conversation of J. Cole and K. Dot, because
the
other rappers can't even compete because they
Magic and Bird. I told you Magic and Bird. I told you Holyfield and Tyson, and then you have undercards. That's why there's a undercard, and that's why Drake and Future are an undercard and a good one at that.
Well, listen, all I got to say is we're not going to take up too much more of y'all time because
Russell Wilson, we love you. I wanted you to come to Atlanta, man. You know.
Pittsburgh shirt at.
Well, you're what?
I thought I had on the Steelers shirt up on here. I don't got it on.
Oh, you're going to get some Steelers gear now.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to run out of gear in a minute, man. He keep jumping team to team.
Well, it's just like wherever LeBron go, that's where I go. So wherever.
Oh, that's why you got the Lakers shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Russell goes to the Steelers. Now I'm a Steelers fan. I'm going
almost turned my Lakers shirt in when LeBron came.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I was torn. He brought us a championship, though, so I guess I'll rock with it. Yeah, I mean, I'll rock with it. But yeah, man, this has been beautiful, man. I love it when the plan comes together. Thank you, Jermaine Cole. Thank you, J. Dot. Thank you, K. Dot, for rapping.
Thank you, K. Dot.
Thank you for rapping, K. Dot. Thank you, J. Cole, for making these guys rap. The real is back. Thank you for bringing bars back.
Well, at the end of the day, we all know what's happening.
We don't.
We all know that J. Cole and Kendrick are both on a conversation with each other.
I can't, not for nothing. When I first heard the song, I was like, oh, J. Cole got an album coming out. Kendrick may wait another 5 years because he dropped albums every 5 years. But what a good little layup. They like each other. I don't think it's really no beef, so I can see this being a rollout. That's why I say he ain't got to respond in 24 hours. J. Cole got an album coming.
He do got 24 hours to respond.
J. Cole got an album coming. And
you got 24 hours, J. Cole.
You know what? J. Cole played a snippet the other day of a song.
If you want to
He was rapping on a Diplomat's beat. I'm ready. And it just stopped. Like as soon as the beat dropped. That would be the perfect song for you to flame up Kendrick on. Just saying. But I love Kendrick and I love J. Cole. Kendrick is a very far, far away number 2 from J. Cole. And they are 1 and 2 though. So
what?
I love both.
Okay, now the live really about to end.
Well, I think we've said everything that needs to be said, man. Thank you guys for watching, for joining. It's been fun. You guys comment below and tell me what you think. Make sure you follow my friend, my partner, my sometimes uninformed hip-hop fan, Jeremy. I'm joking. We all love all of our opinions here. And make sure you watch my show, subscribe to it, like it, turn your notifications on so you do not miss a thing. This has been Earl Knows It All. Check out Jeremy as well. Tell us what you think about K. Dot. Tell us what you think about J. Cole. The Real is back. I'm about to go check out. Yes, sir. Have a good night.